Hi, crafty friends. This is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Michigan. Welcome to my channel and thanks for watching my 45th video. I'm back from a little hiatus while I was in Phoenix. We have the brand new Stampin' Up! Annual catalog. I can show you the front cover and the back cover here. And if you go to my blog, a7sizegirl.com, you'll see lots of different examples of all the good things that we can make with the new products from the catalog. Now, if you look closely here, you can see what looks like alcohol inks on Yupo paper, because that's really the best way you can do it. But these are alcohol inks looking. Now, we don't have alcohol inks in this catalog, but we do have, oh, we should save that. All right, but I thought we'd play with alcohol inks anyways, okay? I have some blending solution here. I have 3 different pearlized alcohol inks. These are all by Ranger. I have my little blow tool over there on the side. That's also from Ranger. I have 2 mixatives, one white, one copper, because I knew I was going to try this black Yupo paper or black alcohol paper. And then I have 3 just everyday inks, everyday colors. They're not pearlized, they're not mixatives, they're just colors. Now I'm going to start here with something that I found in my stash. It was just glossy paper, but it's very thin glossy paper. So I'm going to add my blending solution down here after I open up my inks. And I do look, and yes, the tops do get some color on them, so I would keep the color with the ink. Now, the first thing I notice is that you can see through it right away with the blending solution. So I put that to the side. I'm like, that's not for me. Next, I have some matte paper, matte photo paper, and that doesn't work either. So you know what? I thought I'm just going to go back with the tried and true Yupo paper. It's the easiest to work on, and I am not very good at alcohol inks. I don't play with them very often, and I am definitely not an expert. I put some blending solution on to begin with. That's the easiest way for me to spread it out. Then add some color, spread it out with my little whisper. What do I want to call that? My little blower. And then add some more as needed. I have learned to embrace the white space because that's what I find I like on my alcohol papers. Now, these 3 colors here are pearlized. They are Intrigue, Tranquil, and Sublime, all from Ranger. Now, you don't want to use regular baby wipes to clean up, but I just wanted to kind of get some of this, extra stuff off. So I'm just cleaning it up with the baby wipe, but it really works better, of course, with, something alcohol. Now, here, this glitter alcohol paper is not for me either. It blows okay, but it's definitely not as forgiving as Yupo paper. It's not as movable. And I actually think that the last YouTube video I watched of Tim Holtz's, I think this is more for the alcohol lift part, so that this can go on the lift. I'm not really sure. I might be wrong about that, but this does not work well for me. So I'm gonna play with this for a little bit and then decide, oh, this doesn't work for me. Now I'm using Vineyard and Cobalt, and these are both from Ranger again. And then I throw in some of that pearlized Intrigue. And I'm going to play with this for a little bit, just adding some more re-inker. Eventually, though, I decide I'm going to put it aside because really, this is the look that I'm kind of going for. And I really do like the white space. Now, I'm also going to try this black paper. This was not what I was going for today, but it looks pretty neat. You always need to add a white mixative if you don't have the pearlized. The pearlized, I realize, work really well on the black itself, but you have to have, like that purple just looked black on it, right? Until I put it into the white, and then it looks great. But this green shows up really well because that's another pearlized color on the black alcohol Yupo paper. I don't think it's Yupo paper. I think it's just black alcohol paper. So again, I have tried Cobalt, Vineyard, Sublime, and a little bit of Intrigue with the white mixative, and it's unique looking, maybe for a galaxy. I would play with it some more. But again, that's not what I'm going for my card today. So here are the three that I have, or the two, I'm sorry, that I have that are on these specialty papers. They're quite difficult to work with. So I would be a pro on Yupo paper before I did any more on this, specialty papers. So I'm going to go full throttle here. Let me tell you what colors I'm using. Boysenberry, Vineyard, Cobalt, and then Sublime, Tranquil, and Intrigue. I think I put all these on there. You know what? I did not put the green Sublime on here, but I'm just going to add and go for it. This is going to be a pretty dark paper. I did speed this up to about 300, and I also wanted to let you guys know that you really have to be in a well-ventilated area. It's really stinky, and it gave me a headache pretty quickly. Even though I thought I was in a well-ventilated area, I wasn't quite enough. On our catalog, it had some gold through the alcohol ink, so I had the mixative of bronze, and so I decided to play with that as well, and that was fun. It added a little different twist on it, and I was trying to see if I could match it a little bit, not the colors, of course, but the texture. And nope, I didn't achieve the texture. Well, maybe in the beginning, but I wanted to go a little bit more all out. So I did like the mixative, the adding of the mixative, which gave it that metallic color. But again, I thought I needed something just, wanted the just the right one for my next card. All right, right now I am doing it's in my head. I know what I'm doing, but I'm not really explaining it very well. Sorry about that. I am doing a page of alcohol ink that I can die cut from. I knew I wanted some elements that I wanted to die cut, so I got all the colors on there, in some sort of a way in an area so that I knew I could die cut, and they're in a pretty decent, well, maybe almost kind of rainbow order. But that way I can have some different die cuts. So this is my true one. After I played a little bit, this is the one that I'm actually going to use. And I did put the blending solution on last, but again, I prefer to put the blending solution on first. So I'm just going to make a really pretty swipe. It looks really great, and it's so vibrant in color. And then I'm just going to just kind of like dot on little colors. Let's see, I used the Sublime, which is the green, and then I really did enjoy the Perlite. So that's Tranquil, the blue. I'm going to throw in some Vineyard here, just a little bit, and I'm not going to move too much of it. I could have added more blending solution, but I really just wanted only the green, the Sublime, to be very wispy. That's what I'm looking for. I just wanted the wispy edges, and this is going to be my card base. So these are the three pieces that I could use, but I decided to use the one in my hand. Let me just show you the different colors that I think will go with these. I kind of like this one, but it's loud. Do you guys admit it's loud? I figured I might be able to die cut this one because it is so loud, but maybe if I was bolder, I don't know. So I'm going to try Coastal Cabana with this, and this works really well with that Tranquil. And then I try Blackberry Bliss with this one, and these are Boysenberry and Vineyard. And then I also throw in here some Rich Razzleberry, and I think that one would look well too. Don't you think really good? Yeah. I'm going to try, Gorgeous Grape with this as well. And I really think, now that I look at it, the Magenta Madness looks really good as well. All right, so I have some decisions to make, but I'm going to go with the Coastal Cabana, and I'm going to make that into a 5x7 card. I cut it down because this Yupo paper was already in a sheet of 5x7, so I just took a, 3/4 of an inch off of it, and I decided to matte that with some black. I really like that. Okay, now I knew that I wanted to use these painted labels the poppy, the painted poppies, the bundle, the poppy moments, all, I put all of those poppy ones in one little case that I have. So I use all those different dies, and I really like the circle one. This is my favorite. It reminds me of that swirly bird. If you're that old, you remember the swirly bird. And also these, what are these called? These feathers are also from that painted poppies. And I really like that border as well. So I'm going to try the feather, and I need something for the middle. That's what I decided to go for first. Let's look at the middle. I know I want to put this on black, so we'll cut that out. And I went through my stash to find something, I don't know, that I could use, a saying that was kind of in a circle, and I found that in the Forever Fern stamp set and dies. So I'm going to be honest with you. It says something about friends, and it really didn't matter what it said. I just needed something. Then I'm going to go through my stash of little, scraps here. And I always put my little scraps that I could maybe do for a strip card, like the strip scraps, in its own little bin. So I took out some black, of course, some Coastal Cabana. I took out these 2 silvers, which I didn't know I had in there, but I really like those. I took out a gold for a moment, but then I was like, no, this is definitely a silver type of card. And then I did that little border up there. Do you see in that silver right by that Coastal Cabana leaf? And then let's see if I can read what this says. Oh, maybe you can. Something about friends. And then Forever the Fern, I also die cut that in that silver, that little thingy. You understand what I'm saying. If you know what that thingy is called, the little add-ons to your flowers. I don't know. But I'm going to do this the hard way, actually. This is very difficult for me, just adding things behind it, just to add things. But this was what was on the catalog, and I thought I'd case the catalog. So I'm just going behind things and adding different elements to bring in some color behind my circle that I really like. This is one of my favorite things to cut out, is this circle and this little edging here. Most of the time I put the edging together to go further along, but nope, this time I just wanted it small. I brought in the Coastal Cabana here, and then I decided to flag the edges and make this my main one. So this was going to be the largest one that I was going to do. But I make it hard here. I try to make it easy on myself by using the dot runner, but I make it hard by not bringing out my silicone mat for a while, because then I'm gluing or adhering, using the glue dots on my glass mat, and my glass mat really does. I mean, it can get sticky. So right here, I do this the hard way, but I'm trying to do it very, I don't know, easily. And what's funny is I just cleaned up my craft room. Like, it's spick and span to get ready for my new catalog that's coming in the mail in like 30 minutes. I'm waiting for it patiently here by doing this voiceover. But not my catalog, I'm sorry, my pre-order. Yes, I got to show you all the good things that I purchased. But anyways, I cleaned up my craft room and everything was in its place. I knew, or everything was but I still didn't use that silicone craft mat. If you guys don't have it, you might want to pick it up. It's just so much easier. I will eventually use it, I promise, on this card. All right, so now I'm just adding these elements. Like I said, this glitter paper was from something a while ago, but I figured anyone can have some glitter paper. Then a little Coastal Cabana, a little black. I think I need some Magenta Madness in here, but I failed to do that. Then I'll add this here. Yes, is it coming along, right? I think it looks kind of interesting, different. Not necessarily my clean and simple type, but I'm, changing new things. So that's always good. Hopefully you can read that sentiment, because I can't. I'm exhausted. I don't know. Flying in an airplane just takes it out of me. And then I'll add these 2 little elements here. And really, that's my card. I mean, it's different, right? See, now I'm going to bring my silicone mat in, because I'm like, okay, now don't be a fool. You're going, yep, you just can't do this on the glass media mat. All right, so I take my little silicone sheet. It's really cheap. It's really inexpensive, and it's super easy to lose, let me tell you. You probably need 8 of these on your on your on my desk, especially maybe not your desk because you might have a clean desk, but on my desk I need that extra. I need several things in multiples. But I'll just add my little bits back here. Again, these are from Poppy Moments Painted Labels and Forever Fern. And with those two die cuts and some Yupo and alcohol paper, I made this really unique card. I mean, it's different and fun and vibrant and shiny. Let me know if you think I needed any extra bling or magenta madness on there. You guys have a blessed day. I can't wait to show you all the goodies that I got in my pre-order. Remember, the mini catalog is still going through the end of June, so don't forget about that. I'll show you all those good things soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.